This is John Paval with Access Arts Live, here with your Tuesday, January 7th, live stream action update. And we have some lovely live streams to tell you about today. We have a Polish pianist who specializes in Chopin in London. We've got Mozart on the organ in Toronto, Ontario. We've got Mozart's new production of the Magic Flute in Salzburg. And we have now music in New York City at Roulette Intermedium. So let me get right to telling you about it. Before I do so, let me remind you, if you're watching this on Facebook, please like the video. If you're watching this on any of our platforms, do yourself a favor, follow and or subscribe to Access Arts Live to make sure that you get the more than 1,000 live links to live performances in the coming year, which we provide to all of our followers. It's a great deal, folks. So now let me tell you about what we have coming up for you. I have to pull up my notes. I'm so excited. Here it is. I have to pull up my January 27th live stream script. Starts out today, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, European time. St. Mary's Perivale live streams Polish pianist Piotr Pawlak playing Chopin, Mozart, and César Franck. This afternoon at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, European time, 9 in the morning on the East Coast, 6 a.m. for you early risers in Hollywood out there in L.A. And what time would that be? 1 o'clock in the morning down under in Australia. A little earlier if you're on the West Coast in Perth, for instance. Now, Piotr Pawlak has won 4 different Chopin competitions already in his young life, including the International Chopin Competition on Period Instruments, which was held for the first time in Warsaw in 2023 by the people who hold the big international Chopin competition. So that's nothing to sneeze at. What he'll be playing is a Rondo alla Krakowiak in F, Opus 14 by Chopin, Chopin's Prelude, Opus 45, and a Chopin Allegro de Concert, Opus 46. Then he'll also be playing a Mozart Fantaisie in D minor, Kerschel 397, and César Franck's Prelude, Chorale, and Fugue, which, if I'm not mistaken, would have been composed for the organ. But I could be mistaken. I make mistakes all the time. That's it. So that's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, European time. Then, a little later in the day, 4 hours later, St. James Cathedral in Toronto, Ontario, is live streaming their Wayne C. Vance organ scholar, Joshua Duncan Lee, who will be playing a Mozart birthday celebration, celebrating with a lot of other people the 270th anniversary of Mozart's birth. We don't know what he's going to be playing beyond that. He's also a first-year organ performance student at the University of Toronto, so he's a young gun. At the same time, today, Tuesday, January 27th, Stage Plus will be live streaming Rolando Villazón's new staging of Mozart's Magic Flute, Die Zauberflöte, in Salzburg at the Mozart House as part of the Mozart Week. This is a production which has absolute top-of-the-line singers in the leading roles. It has the American coloratura soprano Kathryn Lewek as the Queen of the Night. She has done more than 300 performances of this part, 64 times with the New York Met. And the reason why she does it everywhere is she does it better than anybody else. So they keep asking her in to do it. And then alongside her in the other top role of Sarastro is Franz-Josef Selig, a German bass. Der Standard says of him that Franz-Josef Selig is probably the Sarastro of all at the moment, sovereign in the sung as well as in the spoken word. Enough said. Then in the role of Tamino, Prince Tamino, you have young gun tenor Magnus Dietrich, who hangs out with the Frankfurt Opera these days. And of him, and he's already sung this role with the Berlin State Opera and the Semperoper in Dresden. And their standard says of his work in this version, Magnus Dietrich sings the role of Tamina with technical aplomb, with a radiant, smoothly led tenor over the registers. And these critiques, they come from the fact that there was the first performance on Friday, January 23rd. Then finally, in the role of Pamina, they have the delightful American soprano, Emily Pogorelc, originally from Wisconsin. That's right. She's already played Pamina at the New York Met and with the Bavarian State Opera, of which she is a former ensemble member. And here's Der Standard says of her that her great numbers, Ach ich fühl's, and the duet with Papageno are among the vocal highlights of this production. Top production. If you know it and you want to hear it well sung, I believe it will be well sung. The staging is a little peculiar. I put out a 15-minute longer blurb on that, so you can check that out if you need to know more before tuning it in. It's not free of charge. It costs €9.90 to watch a Stage Plus live stream, but they're offering 1 month free of charge subscription, which can easily be canceled by the end of the month. So you can watch this for free and some other live streams later in the month. And then finally, even later in the evening, there's Roulette Intermedium, that avant-garde house of horrors or delights, depending on how you feel about the avant-garde. This is now music. It's Emily Manzo performing some solo piano pieces by composers Mary Halverson and Aaron Sigel. It's a group called Bent Duo, which is David Friend on the piano and Bill Solomon on percussion, performing Friend's latest composition, Judy's. And then Naama Tsabar brings in, along with her, Kristen Muller to perform Tsabar's Untitled. This will be played on a double-necked guitar with both performers playing on the same double neck. That's what we have for you today. I will be back later today at 6 and at 7 in the evening, European time, to give you the organ recital and chamber music roundup for this week. But you've got plenty to keep you busy today. So I will say ciao for now and sign off. And check us out later on if you like. All of these are great, and all of them are today free of charge.